Did you fucking... Yes. What do we do? What's up, everybody? I am Goon Corner. Welcome back to my channel. All right, you know what to do. Sign up with Benny and a Bike. Like, share, subscribe. Do all the things that you know you're supposed to do, okay? And then, if at any point you're feeling a little stressed on your chest,
if you get to feeling stressed up in your chest,
drop down in the comments below and let me know. All right, mea culpa. Let's start off with the bad news. The movie is bad. Good news, bitch, I had a ball. My favorite genre of movie is accidental comedy, in the vein of Upset.
You listen to me. You know exactly who this is. You came into my house. You touched my child. You think you're crazy? I'll show you crazy. Just try me, bitch.
Now, what I'm not about to do here is sit here and rag on Tyler Perry for the next 15 minutes or so. I'm not about to do that because we already know Tyler Perry. That was an accident. I swear it was an accident because I was going somewhere with the F, okay? I was going to say Tyler Perry be living out his wildest fantasies on these screens. He loved, for whatever reason, Tyler Perry loved to see battered black women, crackheads, AIDS, and homoerotic cinema. Tyler Perry loves it. That is his genre. That is his shtick. And for the most part, I think when we watch these movies, we suspend all expectation of decent writing. We suspend all expectation of decent set design. We're bound to see a boom mic. We're bound to see a green screen. We are bound to see roaches and raccoons just floating in the background. Like, we are bound to see it all. Like, bitch, I wouldn't be surprised if we just saw a script, somebody just reading the script. I would not be surprised to see Tyler Perry just in the background in the director's seat, like, cut, action. Tyler Perry be somewhere beating his meat to his bad work.
Tyler Perry is in love with bad work. You want to know why I know Tyler Perry?
Look, I just said I wasn't going to do this. Now, let's talk about Miss Mea Culpa, okay? Initially, when I started the movie, I said, now what the hell is this movie 2 damn hours long for? The movie is literally 2 hours and 22 seconds long. I said, girl, what am I watching? I don't know if I want to watch this for a whole 2 hours. And I ain't gonna lie to you. The first hour of the movie, baby skip it. If you haven't watched it yet, baby skip. Press fast forward. If you watch this shit on VCR, bitch, hit the button, skip it, put it on play, go change your diaper, go run around the block, get some homework done, do your business with your wife, do whatever you got to do that's necessary in an hour's time, and let the movie play on mute in the background. And then around the hour point, check back in with the movie and start from there. Kelly Rowland is playing the role of Mia, the sexy, sultry attorney who's having marital problems with a light-skinned man that looks like a fish. She is the head of the household now, but for some odd reason, she is married to a man who ain't got no job and who apparently cannot fill out an application to McDonald's or Securitas. You know? Okay, so then we got her husband. I don't remember what her husband's name was. It really don't even matter because he was a trifling, low down, dirty, common, no good son of a... Okay? He's light-skinned. You can't trust him. Believe me when I tell you. He's light-skinned and you can't trust him. The man is a light-skinned. He was an anesthesia. He was a doctor. And he lost his job because he was getting high at the job. Girl, please. Give him up. Give him up, though, in the towel, baby. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You don't need to be at home with some biracial light-skinned freak with no goddamn job, girl. What? And then he playing in your face about this mama. The mama, he is a mama's boy. He got too much going on. He got too much going on with his mama. Then his mama bringing the ex-girlfriend around. She's weird. Everybody's weird. Ciao. Let's talk about the mama. Let's talk about the mama. And you know what, Tyler Perry, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You said black people don't have to suffer bad wigs, weaves, and hair all throughout cinema for all of these years, and I'm gonna repay white people back tenfold, because the wig, everybody's wig on this show, on this movie, was immaculate. Miss Thornton, I can't never remember, Shannon Thornton, wig was laid, makeup was beat. Kelly, wig laid, makeup beat. Trevante, makeup beat, wig laid. The light-skinned men, wig beat, hair laid. Wig beat and hair laid is so stupid. Hair laid, makeup beat. Everybody with an ounce of black in them. Touched by angels. Then here come this White Walker with this badass red wig, and makeup was busted. And also the acting, see, maybe they gave the good wigs to the people that they know that was gonna bring in the money. But then they said, this white lady right here, she can't act like that, so we gonna pay her in bad wigs and bad makeup. I said, why is this little red wig rising 10 inches above her head? Why is it sitting up there like this? Ugh. Then we got Trevante. Trevante is the hot, sexy artist, the complicated artist trope, who has a sex addiction, I'm assuming, and he's a womanizer, and you know, ciao. Anyway, so then we got my man. Now, you know, all that talk I just said about light-skinned men, I'm about to give y'all one, because let me tell you something about evil Obama, bitch. I don't know what his name is, but I know that he was on the Have and Have Nots, and he was playing the Obama presidential elect or whatever. And I love everything about him. That smile, those dimples, that hair, that skin, those teeth, those Tyler Perry, what you have done to light skin, or what you have done to evil Obama should cost you the electric chair, okay? You giving him this badass script and this badass material to work with. I hate you for that. I hate you, Tyler. I hate you, okay? Either way. He is Evil Obama. That's what his name is right now, because I don't know his actual name. But Evil Obama is Kelly Rowland's husband's brother. So Kelly Rowland, Mia's brother-in-law. He is married to Shannon Thornton, my girl, another beautiful, talented actress who unfortunately was given bad material. But what I will say about her is that she acted her motherfucking ass off with the little bit of material that she was given in this horrible ass. She did what she came to do. She earned her paycheck on that day, okay? She is his wife, and she plays the role of like submissive housewife, and she kind of does whatever her husband tells her, and apparently she gets her ass whooped on from time to time. Then we have the biracial men's white mama. I don't know what this lady name is, and after this performance, I'm not bothered to figure it out. I'm not bothered to find out, okay? I don't care. The acting was bad. Her wig was bad. The makeup was bad. Everything was bad. Everything about her was bad. The fact that she was that white ass mama, bad. Everything bad. I don't like. I'm so sorry, lady, because you may be a fabulous actress. You may have graduated top of your class at Juilliard, and you may have gone through all and paid all of your dues. And the first role that you were given was this Tyler Perry script, and you took the job because you needed work, baby. You needed work. But I hope they paid your ass in peanuts and dust, because your performance was bad. You are the character in the movie that genuinely took me out of taking this movie seriously, which I didn't really come into it with a serious expectation. But your performance is genuinely what took me out of the fantasy completely. I said, oh, this is a joke. This is a joke. Her wig, a joke. This movie, a joke. Okay, cool, we got it. And I got it early on. So in part, I want to thank you for making sure that I had my expectations and my hopes set up in order. Okay, you checked me at the door, and now I was ready to ride the ride into accidental comedy. Okay, so thank you for that. Is there anybody else notable? Then we have Kelly Rowland's like sidekick. Don't remember his name either. But that's Tia's ex-boyfriend from Sister. Y'all know what his name is. He plays the role of Kelly Rowland's sidekick, Mia's sidekick, and he is like, I don't know, her investigator, her PI maybe. And I don't got nothing else for you, child. That's it. But okay, so now we got the characters on out of the way. So the general movie, I could not firmly tell you what this movie is about. What I gathered that it was supposed to be was an erotic thriller. I think that is a genre that they were going after, erotic thriller. But we didn't have much eroticism, nor was I thrilled at all. The sex scenes were disgusting and filled with all types of bacterial vaginosis. Why on earth do you guys do you know how bad that you have to be as a director, a writer, and a producer in order to make a sex scene with Kelly Rowland, the sensual, titillating R&B diva that is Kelly Rowland, with a face and body that looks like hers, and Trevante Rose with all of the goodness that God had ever gave to America and the people of Earth? Do you know how hard it is to make them unsexy and almost laughable? Why is this man twerking in her coochie with paint spilling down his ass? Now here's what it is, Tyler Perry. This is why I said that Tyler Perry be beating his meat to his bad work, because Tyler Perry be hiring these fine, sexy ass people and putting them in all of these predicaments to make them look crazy. But at least he get to see some ass. And that, you know what, Tyler? I gotta shake your hand on that one, player, because baby, what I was there for was seeing Trevante Rose go all up in Kelly Rowland. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Back to the matter at hand. So the movie really loses its way about the first hour of the movie. I think the first hour of the movie is supposed to be like this sexual tension, build up, momentum thing going on. But it's filled with a lot of unnecessary ass dialogue and a lot of Kelly Rowland just being stupid throughout the movie, just missing all of the signs. Like they didn't even try to make Trevante Rhodes' character, which his name is Zaire. They didn't try to make Zaire complicated at all. You could read it off of him that he was a womanizer, a sex addict, a no good for nothing ass, low down, dirty, common ass son of a. You knew that he was no good from the start. And the fact that it felt like Kelly Rowland or Mia was just ignoring every sign at all turns, it just felt like she didn't put up much of a fight for herself. He didn't write her in a way that it felt like she was smart at all. How did this lady pass the bar? How did you pass the bar? You're a lawyer. You're supposed to be just a little bit smarter and a little bit more perceptive than you are. And it seemed like all perception and all of everything else just went out of the window because this fine-ass painter threw some dick at her. That's what it seemed like. And, I ain't gonna lie. In real life, we all get a little stupid over, a man that might look like Trevante. I personally might throw caution to the wind and swirl in paint with Trevante. Bitch, I want a little swirl. Give me a little swirl, Ronte. But yes, so apparently Kelly is married. Kelly is married to some biracial man who is a mama's boy, and Kelly has always felt like she had to compete with his mother for everything. So we start in the movie with them going to therapy and them trying to work out their issues, and then directly because in the beginning of the movie I was thinking like, well, what is the problem with a man loving his mama so much? Like, I genuinely think that you should want a man who loves and honors and cherishes his mother. However, as soon as we got to that dinner party scene, I said, oh, I see exactly why Kelly got a problem with this man loving his mama so much, because his mother is awful. And he is not trying to put up a fight for Kelly at all. Like, you allowed your mama to bring your ex-girlfriend or somebody that your mother wants you to be with, which happens to be some light-skinned woman. I ain't missed that. White mama. So you allow her to disrespect your wife. You allow her to say all these wild, crazy things to your wife, and you just say nothing. I was just like, okay. So Kelly Rowland she is faced with the heavy task of paying all of the bills because her no good for nothing ass biracial husband got caught getting high at work. He was an anesthesiologist, and he got caught getting high at work. Now she is forced to pay all the bills, and then he had the nerve to disagree with her taking on a case. That to me raised a flag. Like, okay, well, why are you so upset? Like, okay, if the man gonna be mayor or governor or whatever, he gonna be mayor or governor or whatever. It's not gonna be that deep. Like, she gotta go to work. She gotta pay the bills. Like, what's the tea? So apparently his family don't know he got fired because they were keeping that from him. So you would think that her husband would be a little more protective and defensive of his wife, because your whole entire livelihood depend on this lady going to work. And if this lady got to take this check, this lady got to take this check. Okay? So Mia said, girl, say whatever you want to about this case, but I'm taking it. So it struck me as odd that as they're sitting around the table, the mama is like, you're not taking the case. The brother is like, you're not taking the case. And everybody just kind of looking at Kelly like, girl, don't take the case. Like, what is you doing? And I'm sitting here like, are y'all dumb? Like, this girl is a lawyer. This is what she does. And when the sister-in-law said it, I said, why are you saying that? Why are you telling Kelly not to take this? Like, what has this got to do with you? All will be revealed, right? Now, I feel like in the beginning, we were getting a good setup of like what's to come. Like, all of the pieces were laid there for you. But then somewhere we just like deviated into Kelly and Trevante's like affair. And then when that started to happen, it started to take me in another road, in another direction. Like, okay, now we're on to Kelly being into this man, and then she has sex with him. You know, she goes down to a sex dungeon. She's not weirded out enough for me. Some random white lady who looked like she got like a little meth addiction had came out and started sucking Trevante's meat. And I'm just like, okay. So then Kelly goes down to her car, and then her sidekick calls her and says, oh, check your email. And then so she checks her email. And then she sees a picture of her husband going into a hotel room with some woman. Now, she doesn't do any investigation. She doesn't go try to see her husband and go pop up on a woman. She goes back up to Trevante's room and immediately starts putting her mouth on him after he just had this white lady who looked like she might have had a little meth problem. She goes to put her mouth on him. Okay. So then that happens or whatever. Kelly gets caught up, and then the family finds out. The family approaches Kelly about it, and then her husband has the funniest reaction that I've ever seen in my life. Yo, if nobody on that set busted out fucking laughing when that scene happened and did not tell Tyler, do this again and have that boy say words and not speaking gibberish, I'm banking on the fact that everybody was just like, well, this script is so bad, there needs to be some comedic relief in here. So let's just keep it. Because that scene literally had me on the floor dying laughing. Like, I was guffawing. I had a good chuckle with that, okay? So that happens or whatever. Kelly Rowland goes off to the Dominican Republic, and then she ends up running into the lady. She ends up running into the lady that is supposed to be dead. That she ends up running into the woman that Trevante supposedly killed. And then, you know, it's all found out that, you know, this whole thing was a ruse or whatever. And then so now she goes back home. So she calls her brother-in-law, and she tells her brother-in-law, hey, I saw the lady, da 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 da. And he says, okay, well, it's handled. I got it. Come on back and we're going to figure it out. I'm thinking, like, Kelly, why the fuck would you do that? Why would you trust your brother-in-law when he has never looked out for you? He's never been kind to you that we've seen. He's never been a friend to you. So why do you think that, you know, he's about to start now? I don't know. But Kelly comes back, and then she ends up finding out that her sister-in-law actually slept with Trevante too. And then it is all revealed that this whole thing was set up. They were framing Trevante because evil Obama's wife was cheating on evil Obama with Trevante. So the plan was to kill Kelly. The man who was running for mayor, set up his wife to kill Kelly. And y'all thought y'all was going to get away with this? Child, okay. That's the movie, okay? It ends up coming out, you know, Kelly doesn't die. She ended up killing the husband, and nobody died. Well, he dies. I think the mama dies. Evil Obama, I don't know what happens to him, but Trevante gets off, and Kelly walks away in her Share My World outfit and throws her phone in the trash, and then the movie is over. It is 2 hours and 22 seconds of utter bullshit. And if you are in the mood for an accidental comedy, baby, have you got a time on your hands, okay? Baby, have you got a good time on your hands. I give the movie a solid 4 out of 10, and the 4 is only because I laughed extremely hard at that scene where the boy went Yes, but that has been my review of Tyler Perry's Mea Culpa, and you know what? I will see y'all next week. If you find out that your partner is cheating, please record it, and just record you going off and saying please. All right. Please like, share, subscribe, do all the things that you gotta do. And if at any point you feel a little stretching on your chest, you got something to say, drop down in the comments below and let me know. I will see y'all next week. Toodles.